Make sure you reflect on what I said today. Don't ever make me say that again.
Wait, but...
No buts. Don't make me say it again. You can't take the day off for some funeral.
Some funeral? Still, there was no need to tear up my bereavement letter.
That was no bereavement letter. It was just a piece of paper. Didn't I scold you just a while ago? Did you already forget? Why do I have to repeat myself?
I don't agree with what you said. Plus, you didn't let me say what I wanted to say.
Your thoughts are worthless, so I just didn't listen to them. I'm a busy person. If you have something to say, tell me when you're in a higher position.
My mother passed away suddenly this morning. I can go to the vigil tomorrow after work, but I would like to take the day after tomorrow off for the funeral.
I heard that already. Do you have a memory problem? And I said I won't allow it. Got it? I didn't ask for your opinion. But you have an important presentation tomorrow. You want to skip it? What about our clients that are coming over?
But up until yesterday, you've been saying that I can't give that presentation. You said you're an embarrassment to this company.
Wait, are you a millennial? Would a normal person just accept that and say okay then, and then skip the presentation?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, would you actually go home if your teacher told you to get out of here?
Wait, that's not what this is about. You asked one of my colleagues to do the presentation because you didn't want me to do it. Didn't you not want me to do it?
Why do you have to twist everything to your advantage at the end? You're giving up just because I told you one time you couldn't do it? That's why I hate millennials.
I don't mean to take advantage of anything, and that's not why I would like the day off. It's just that after you told me so many times I couldn't do the presentation, you're changing your story, and I think that's cruel.
Did you just call me cruel? A woman who wants a day off and skip a presentation just to go to an old woman's funeral is calling me cruel?
Jill, you just want to be mean to me. Just because you don't like me, I don't forgive you for talking bad about my mother.
Well, what's wrong with an old woman calling another woman old? Women who can work well like you always act like the victim. You think I'm being mean to you, even though you know you're just getting in trouble for making a mistake.
All I want is to go to my mother's funeral. What is wrong about that?
Oh my gosh! I'm saying that you leaving a big hole in the presentation is wrong. Seriously, how many times do I have to tell you?
You never wanted me to do it though. Also, I still have the data, so I can just give that to my colleagues and have them do it instead.
Aren't you embarrassed for causing trouble to people?
My colleagues told me to. I think you're scary, so I was going to give up the funeral and go to work. But my colleagues said they would fill in for me, so I thought I would take up on their offer.
Your colleagues are my subordinates, right?
Yes, that's right.
So they have a societal obligation to listen to me, right?
I guess so.
It doesn't matter if they said they would do it. I won't approve.
But
for the most useless new employee, don't be asking for a day off. Even your colleagues probably think that work would go more smoothly if you didn't come to work. Everyone besides you's getting the job done. Everyone pities you.
You don't have to say that.
In any case, we're done talking about this. You don't have any complaints, do you? You're complaining to work, right?
Okay.
Did you really think you could take the day off for some old lady's funeral? If you skip work, I'll fire you immediately.
What did you call my wife?
What?
I asked my daughter what the matter was because she was crying. And how dare you insult my daughter and wife like that?
Huh? Who is this?
I'm the president of this company, Woodstock & Co.
What? President? Oh, wait a second. What do you mean?
Lisa Woods is my daughter.
What?
Harassing my daughter and then insulting my wife. Was it fun?
I'm sorry. I didn't think she was your daughter.
I'm asking you if it was fun.
No, it was just part of her training.
Oh, really? It looked like you were having fun. So for training, you insulted someone's mother?
Well, no, it's not like that.
Then what was it?
I just became really passionate about my job.
So you became so passionate about your job that you insulted someone's mother who had just passed. And you verbally abused a subordinate and bullied them.
Well, no, it's not like that either.
Stop making me repeat myself. That's what you did, right? Hurry up and answer me. Why did you insult my daughter and my wife?
I didn't mean to insult them. I just thought your daughter was taking her job too lightly.
Threatening my daughter by telling her she couldn't do the presentation? And then giving that data to another employee without asking? Who do you think is the one who's taking their job too lightly?
No, that was...
You also tore up her bereavement letter? On that letter was the name of my late wife. You had some nerve tearing it up.
Well, that's just a piece of paper.
Your contract that says you can work at this company is also just a piece of paper. Should I tear that up too?
No, please, don't do that.
Plus, you also said that my daughter's the most useless rookie in the group of new employees. But all of your colleagues have been promoted and moved up. The only one left in the same position is you.
That doesn't have anything to do with this.
The fact that you think my daughter is useless compared to her colleagues also has nothing to do with her bereavement leave.
Well, that's true, but it's a fact that your daughter is not the best. Also, it's obvious that she doesn't take her job seriously. It's only natural to assume she's playing hooky when she says she's going to a funeral because she hasn't gained enough trust.
You're right. My daughter's a little slow to learn. Even if she's my daughter, she's an employee. I intend to treat her equally.
Yes, please do.
However, I can't unhear the word hooky that you used. What are you doing right now?
What?
Besides being on your phone, what are you doing?
Well...
Nothing, right? We're supposed to be having a meeting with Bonanza Trading Company today.
Oh!
You should be in a meeting with them right now. But what's going on?
I kinda forgot.
You forgot?
I'm sorry. I'll call them right away. Well, it wasn't an important meeting anyway, so it should be okay.
So it's okay for you to skip work?
Well, I wasn't skipping. I just forgot.
But you skipped work, right? That's playing hooky.
No, I really didn't mean to skip work.
My daughter doesn't mean to skip work. She just lost her mother. She just gave you her bereavement letter. I don't think she meant to skip work.
Okay.
You're so easy on yourself.
I'm really sorry.
You should be apologizing to our clients, not to me. Did you call to apologize?
I'm sorry. I'm doing it right now.
Now, how will you make up for it?
Make up for what?
I can't just ignore all of the verbal abuse and threats against your fellow employee. In addition, you insulted their family and apologized as soon as you found out it was your boss's family. And you were so occupied with bullying that you forgot about a meeting and flaked. You're fired. Don't ever come to work again. Sorry, I just became so passionate about my job that I became a little heated.
Wait, please. I've worked so hard.
You can't persuade me. Does your working hard mean bullying your subordinates? Is that your job?
No, I didn't even bully anybody. She just took it a little too personally.
Took it too personally? I've seen this chat, and I thought it was troublesome. Anybody who looks at this will say it's defamation.
Defamation? It's just draining. The group of new employees is working hard. The company's profits are rising.
They're working hard. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Right?
However, it's not because of you. In fact, they'll work even harder if you weren't here.
What?
How many complaints do you think I've gotten from them about you? Within 1 year that they've been with us, 28 complaints. They weren't working hard, they were forced to work hard.
But that's work. When you get hired, you should just do as you're told.
They've been achieving excellent results, even when being forced to do so by you. So if we motivate them to do better on their own, they'll show even greater results. It's also your job to make it easy for them to work, but it looks like I've been slacking too. It's my duty to take out the bad apple.
Bad apple? I'm just disciplining them. And they complain about that. I think they're just spoiled.
Tearing up paperwork in front of them and kicking chairs is discipline. It seems there was also an employee who had coffee dumped on them. Some of them weren't even allowed to go to the bathroom.
Well, in my time, that was normal.
What do you mean, in my time? I'm older than you. Ways of thinking and common sense are constantly being updated.
No, I don't agree with that. Wait, please.
In addition to that, I'll be suing you.
Suing me?
My daughter's been enduring a lot of stress from you. But she's in shock right now after having her late mother insulted like that.
She's so weak. Let me just say, she won't make it in this world if she becomes mentally ill this easily. Even if not this time, she would have become mentally unstable from another issue.
Huh? Oh, I'm not listening to anything you have to say.
What? What the hell? I'm telling you that you're being overdramatic.
I heard that a while ago too. Will you stop making me repeat things? Jill was fired from the company. Every new employee in the company was happy. Being in her late 40s, she was a little worried, and tried really hard to stay, but couldn't overturn her resignation. Her actions became known throughout the industry, and a video of her verbal abuse went viral. So finding another job within the industry became impossible. Following in our footsteps, other employees and clients started suing her. So there was nothing left in her bank account or social credibility. I wonder what an unemployed person in their 40s is gonna do from here.
Are you ready to apologize to me?
Pardon?
I'm asking, are you sorry for what you did? I'm asking.
Who is this?
What's with your attitude? Don't tell me you're still not sorry.
I can't have you suddenly telling me something like that.
Stop acting so stupid. This attitude towards your own husband? Do you think it's acceptable?
Husband?
Whatever. I'm coming home today. Make sure you have it ready by then.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Texting me out of the blue? What do you mean?
I'm coming home. So apologize to me sincerely.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
It's been a month, and you have no remorse. Are you too stupid? I left because your attitude was so bad. You know what I mean. But I'm coming home now. You should be thanking me.
No, I really don't see the point. I didn't understand it even a month ago. But now I'm even more confused.
What do you mean?
You suddenly told me a month ago that you didn't like my attitude. And you left with the divorce papers and walked out? So what are you trying to do now?
Don't tell me you're still not sorry. I'm deeply disgusted by you. Usually, even the dumbest woman would realize her mistake after a month. But you didn't figure out anything.
What? What was my mistake?
That's the kind of attitude you have. And you don't give a crap about me. What are you doing?
No, you'll have to be a little more specific. It makes even less sense now that you mention it.
I'm telling you, don't get cocky. This is what I'm talking about.
Huh? Then why don't you just not contact me? Why did you even bother to contact me? Do I really need you to say that to me?
It's been a month, so I figured you must be feeling sorry by now. That's why I went through the trouble of contacting you. I was gonna go home. I won't go home if you behave like that.
What do you mean you're coming home?
I feel like I'm getting stupid by talking to you. You're the one who put me on the spot. You should be sorry. Besides, you wanted me to come back, didn't you? Now I'm telling you that I'm coming home. So you should have a different attitude towards me.
I wanted you to come back. Who said that?
Huh? You kept calling me after I left, didn't you? That's what that means, right?
What do you mean? I never said I wanted you to come back.
What?
I only contacted you because I needed to check something with you. How can you be so selfish in your decisions?
What do you mean?
No, that's my line. You come home or you don't come home. What are you saying all by yourself?
Huh? I don't understand. I know you're not sorry at all. But either way, I have to come home soon. So you should be sorry by tonight.
Come home? Where?
To my house. I left home with nothing. So as expected, it was quite difficult after a month. But I'm going home now. Cook a meal, clean the house, and wait for me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why should I do that?
Come on, that's enough. I was just about to forgive you. I told you I'm coming home now. You go make some food and wait for me. If you cook a bad meal, I won't tolerate it.
It's amazing that you think you have a place to go back to.
Huh?
There's no place for you to go back. I've already moved out of that house.
What? You moved out?
I moved out of there a while ago. And Gary and I are starting a new life, just by ourselves.
What do you mean? Why the hell are you moving out on your own? Why did you do that?
What? We are already divorced. Why are you trying to come back now? Well, there's no place for you to go back to.
What? Divorce? What are you talking about?
Our divorce is final. I want to ask you what you're talking about.
I don't understand what you mean at all.
You're the one who left the divorce papers. If you do that, it's natural to think that you wanted a divorce. So I did file the divorce papers.
What? You filed them?
Of course. I wanted to leave you too. I didn't expect it to be so sudden. But as it turned out, I got lucky.
Huh? I don't get it at all.
You're so stupid. Our divorce was finalized, and we moved out of that house. Can't you see how simple this is?
Why did you do that? Where the hell am I supposed to go back to?
Because you never responded to my calls or your parents' calls. You never responded at all.
What?
Your stuff has already been taken to your parents' house. You're a real pain. You suddenly gave me the divorce papers and abandoned us. You're so irresponsible to just leave with your girlfriend.
What? Girlfriend?
You think I didn't know? That was obvious to me. I have all the evidence. So I was wondering when I was going to ask you for a divorce. I'm glad you gave me the divorce papers, though.
You knew about this? Since when?
It doesn't matter. I wanted to charge you alimony, but I lost contact with you. As you can imagine, I was a bit impatient.
Huh? Then that's why you were calling me?
It was a confirmation call regarding alimony and child support. As a result, your parents handled it on your behalf. That was the story.
On my behalf.
You're supposed to pay me alimony and child support. While you were missing, your parents took care of things for you.
Was there really that much going on? I didn't know that was going on, and I didn't know anything about it.
I don't know where you've been and what you've been doing. Me and your family were very annoyed by your irresponsible behavior.
Wait a minute. I didn't see this coming. I was on a month-long vacation, so,
So what?
you know.
Were you on a trip with your girlfriend?
Alright, yes, I admit it. I was. For a month, I was with her. I was on vacation. And I had no idea this was happening. After a month, I thought you'd be sorry too.
You cheat on me and complain about my attitude? You blamed me and left me with divorce papers. And now you're coming back because your vacation is over? How are you that dumb?
To be honest, I never expected this to happen. What am I supposed to do?
Huh? It doesn't matter what you expected or didn't expect. Time has moved on. This is reality. You and I divorced a month ago. Alimony has already been charged to your parents who represented you. We have already discussed child support and custody.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? It wasn't supposed to be like this. I don't want a divorce, and I don't want to pay alimony.
Are you hearing yourself right now? You contacted me after all this time, and I was wondering what you wanted. You said I'm coming home now. I mean, to where?
How could I have known that my house is gone?
For you, it was just a trip. But my month was spent going through divorce proceedings and alimony, custody, and child support proceedings. Plus, we moved and we're very busy. So I don't have time to wonder where you are or what you're doing.
I understand. I apologize.
What?
I said I apologize. So, come home.
Who the hell do you think you are? Come home. To which home? Gary and I already live in the new place. And he seems to know that he will never see you again.
Huh? Is this real?
What? You still don't get it? If you don't understand it so well, why don't you go to check the house? That house has already been empty.
Unbelievable. Where's my family? Where's my home? Where did they go?
You're the one who left us, right?
This is impossible. Please. I wasn't really thinking about divorce. I just left the divorce papers with the intention of scaring you a little. I didn't expect it to be this over the top either. I'm sorry. I'm seriously sorry.
Even if you were sorry, we are strangers now. I am no longer involved.
So, where am I supposed to go? I don't have a place to go back to.
That's not my problem. You'll never be able to go back to your parents' house either. You should repay the money to them, though. Also, make sure you pay child support from now on.
What do you mean I can't go back to my parents' house anymore?
Your parents were quite angry with you. They were very disappointed in you. Besides, they paid me a substantial amount of money.
Why did you do that? My parents are old.
This is your fault, isn't it? I'm going to charge your girlfriend for the alimony as well. I hear she is a bar waitress. I hope you're happy.
Wait a minute. I'm not serious with her. I've already broken up with her, so I'm back. That's why I want to go home. Let's start over again, the three of us.
I am seriously shocked at how self-absorbed you are. There is absolutely zero chance of that. My attorney will contact you later regarding child support. In the future, please talk to that person.
Wait a minute. I don't want you to leave.
Huh? Our divorce was finalized a month ago, and you're the one who served me the divorce papers. A selfish guy like you has no place to go back to. I'll block you then. Goodbye. Keith was blocked by Kate and could no longer contact her. He rushed to his home, only to find no one there. He also contacted his parents, but they yelled at him and told him to repay the money that they had to pay for him. And he was told never to come to their house again. While he was on vacation, she sent the story of his affair to his office as a certified letter. This made him the subject of rumors at work. In the end, he lost his home, his family, and his credibility at work. His future life is going to be very difficult.